In this video, we're going to focus on storage device grading. In XErase, that would be found under the Premium Device Grading menu option. In License Server, that would be found under the Pixie Configuration Profiles and the picture with the hard drive and the grade stamped on it. So, first thing you should do when you want to set up your own grading is pick the protocol type you want to deal with, so ATA, SCSI, or NVMe, and you're going to want to do a save as of one of our profiles and call it something like, for example, MySATA, or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't really matter. Now that you've done that, you can edit it. If you edit our samples, they will get overwritten when the software gets updated. So always make sure, step one, save your grades as something else. Now that I've done that, I'm going to remove this, so I'm going to show you how to remove things from your grades. So these are the actual grades here. When you click on them, you'll see that they have a name, so you can change that name at any time and hit update. Change your A, your B, add a new grade in the middle by just typing it in here. So if I wanted to add a C, I could just put C, and then I could add that in. And then that creates the grade categories. Once you've got your categories, you can click on the grade and you'll see the parameters associated. Now, each of the protocols has different parameters associated with it based on what those protocols support. So I'm going to start off by just editing grade A. So I've clicked on it already. It brings it up here. And now I can look at all the different parameters. Health is our health score, which is basically a high school grade 1 to 100 that allows you to get a good feel for where that drive is. What we do is we look at all the different smart parameters, the thresholds, and come up with a grade for you. Now you'll see here I have SSD life left. We actually have a define SSD life remaining, which takes into account SSD life left. It takes into account the media wear out indicator, ID 230, the SSD percentage lifetime used, ID 202. It takes into account Intel's media wear out indicator and a few other parameters, and it looks to see which ones are actually supported. And based on what the support is, it will give you that parameter. So if I pick that instead and add it in, and I will change that to score and hit update. And I'll change it to the same as that and hit update. So essentially you can see clicking, adding, updating, changing things is very simple. The difference between these two is that this is a specific ID, 231. This is a define that encompasses 5 different IDs. So using the define is much more useful. So I'm going to get rid of that. So essentially what we're doing right now is just showing you how everything works here, how the interface works, how you set up and create your grades. The other things you can add to your grades are self-diagnostics. Normal would take about 1.5 minutes, extended anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes. Selective is a percentage of the media and only works on ATA drives, and so that takes much, much longer. Then you can also do seek testing, write-read testing, and over here in our defines you can also use those values measured random writes, random reads, and seek times in your scoring as well. Once you've created grades for your different protocols, you can, in License Server, go over to your Pixie configuration, pick your profile, and go to Pre-Erasure Events, Health and Grading, and then simply pick the grade file that you created and hit Update. And of course you're going to need to turn it on as well. In XErase it's the same thing, Customize Interface, then it's Pre-Erasure Events, and Health and Grading. Now I don't have that file here, but I would turn it on, pick that file if it was present, and hit update. Hopefully this helps you understand grading better. Look for the next video.